Walk on through the wind. Walk on through the rain.
Hello and welcome back to the Unbearable Reds. I'm your host Carl, and today we are going to be talking about the controversy surrounding Mo Salah's penalty against West Ham. First of all, if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe if you're watching on YouTube, and if you're watching on Facebook, please follow the page, please leave any comments, and please share the video if you think I've got a valid point, which I think I do, otherwise I wouldn't be making the video. But here we go. Right, so let's get right into this. Just before half time on Saturday, Masuaku fouls Mo Salah in the box. Salah goes down, penalty given. First point, was it a foul? Yes. Masuaku made no contact with the ball, only making contact with Salah's ankle. That is a foul, and a foul in the box results in a penalty. The controversy, however, comes from the theatric shown by Salah, when he goes down after the contact made by Masuaku. Was the contact enough for Mo Salah to go down? My personal opinion, no, it wasn't. He didn't have to go down. Or did he? Why does he go down? He goes down because if he doesn't, despite him being fouled by the letter of the law in the box, that penalty is not given. If he doesn't go down, that penalty is not given. Even if VAR goes back and checks it, it would not have been given, because it would not have been a clear and obvious error on the part of the referee. And this is the big issue with the whole VAR review things. Clear and obvious error is such a subjective term for something as objective as a foul. It is or it isn't. It's black and white. Much like the offsides, either it's a foul or it isn't a foul. If a player's been fouled and the ref doesn't give it, and VAR looks at it, and it was a foul, that, as far as I am concerned, is a clear and obvious error. But that's entirely subjective, on a subjective view and implementation of an objective rule. It is or it isn't. There's no degree of foul. It's a foul or it's not a foul. It's that simple. The reason he goes down is because of the poor officiating, and this kind of behaviour from players, it's indicative of poor officiating in the Premier League. The level of poor officiating encourages players to have to go down in order to make the ref make a decision and even have a chance of having a penalty from the ref having to make a call because you've gone down. So that's the first segment done. It was a penalty. It was a foul. Mo Salah was theatrical. It was necessary because the foul would not have been given otherwise. So let's have a look at some of the wider reaction to this penalty being given. First of all, you've got the opposition and rival fans calling Mo Salah a diver and a cheat. Was always going to happen. Football fans, in general, are hypocrites. I'm a hypocrite. You're a hypocrite. That is an objective fact. We love it when it goes our way. We hate it when it doesn't. If I was a West Ham fan, I would be raging that penalty was given. If that was a West Ham player and that happened to Liverpool, I would be furious, because I'm a football fan and I'm a hypocrite, just like you, just like every other football fan. Objective fact, objective truth. Make your peace with it. Just make your peace with that fact. So, calling Salah a cheater and a dive, reaction's inevitable. It was always going to happen. Football fans are partisan, and we will take any crumb of outrage and sling it at our rivals, like the chimp in the zoo slinging its own shit at grandma just having a look, and we do it because we fucking love it. We love taking our rivals to task over any slight controversy. I do it, you do it, we all do it. Fan reaction, not interested in it really. The second part of the reaction, the one that kind of got my back up, was the reaction from the media and pundits in response to this penalty being given. The pundits and the media are the people that are supposed to know what they're talking about when it comes to football, because they're paid to know what they're talking about, and they're paid to have a objective opinion of the facts of what happens in the games. There's a massive difference between your average football fan posting on social media or opinionated dipshits in front of a camera on YouTube. Self-awareness, like for self-awareness. And professionals, paid professionals, talking about the same things. Very different. Very, very different. You expect the media and the paid professionals to know what they're talking about, and as per usual, they just don't. It's ridiculous. The general consensus in the media is that Mo Salah dived to win the penalty in the rags, and they're full of all the usual slide digs about, simulation, calling Mo Salah's sportsmanship into question, all the usual stuff that happens when a player goes down easy in the box. It's just their opinion, their objective opinion. I hear the rival fans say these people they have integrity and will call out dives when they see it. I also hear them say, do they now though? Do they? Because it's funny how that integrity of the media for calling out diving evaporates, just disappears into the ether when the controversy is involving an English forward, shall we say, an English forward, a particular English forward, a mouth-breathing, lily-white striker, shall we say. And yes, I'm talking about Harry Kane, because Harry Kane manufactured a foul deliberately in order to go down to win a penalty. That, as far as I'm concerned, is fair enough. And if a player is going to allow you to manufacture a situation where you can then draw a foul out of them and win your team a penalty to potentially win you a game, win you points, you fucking do it, man. You do it. No issue with what Harry Kane did. It's the reaction, because the reaction of the media to Harry Kane is that, he was clever. He won that foul. He manufactured that situation and he was able to get the penalty because he was willing to go down at the right moment and in the right area and get the penalty for his team. Why is that different from what Mo Salah did? Which was, he was legitimately fouled, and then in order to make sure he gets the penalty, goes down. Why is that different? It's not different at all. The difference is, according to the media, that Mo Salah deceived the referee when he went down. Harry Kane won a foul and earned the penalty. Or is that the actual difference? Or have they both done the same thing? I think they've both done the same thing. And Salah's maligned because he's a foreign striker, and Kane is lauded because he's an English striker. Anyway, that's my take on the Mo Salah diving controversy. If you like what you've seen, please give it a like. Please subscribe on YouTube. Please follow the Facebook page, comments, shares. You know the stuff. If you like what we're doing, please support us, basically. And as always, up the Reds.